This is the 18 WJTS News.
Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS News for this Friday, December 26, 2025. Thank you so much for choosing us for your local news coverage this evening. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. Authorities are investigating a single vehicle crash that occurred on Thursday afternoon in Jasper. Police say officers were called to the area of Newton Street and 13th Street on Thursday, December 25th, for a report of a vehicle that had been involved in a crash. During the investigation, officers determined the crash had originally occurred at the Sonic Drive-In on 6th Street. The suspect was identified as 46-year-old Johnson Mallet of Jasper and was later located at the scene. Indiana State Police Trooper Leah Schnell, assisted by the Jasper Police Department, made contact with Mallet and observed visible signs of impairment. Mallet was then transported to the Jasper Police Department for a chemical test and later taken to Deaconess Memorial Medical Center in Jasper for medical clearance. He was arrested and transferred to the DuBois County Jail, where he is being held on bond. Mallet faces charges including obstruction, a level 6 felony, operating while intoxicated, a Class A misdemeanor, and leaving the scene of a property damage crash, a Class B misdemeanor. Multiple fire departments responded late on Christmas night to a garage fire in DuBois County between Birdseye and St. Anthony, just off of State Road 64 in the area of Kiana Bottoms and Pine Ridge Bottoms. Crews were dispatched shortly before 10:40 p.m. when firefighters arrived. The garage was fully engulfed in flames. The structure burned to the ground and at least 2 vehicles inside were destroyed. Heat from the fire also caused some exterior damage to a nearby home. Firefighters from Birdseye, Schnellville, and St. Anthony were on the scene responding to the fire. Birdseye crews cleared the scene shortly after midnight, while other responding departments remained to complete the overhaul work. No injuries were reported, and the garage and vehicles are considered total losses. The DuBois County 911 Advisory Board has announced they have scheduled a meeting for January 5th, 2026 at 6 p.m. Eastern. The meeting is being held at the EMA training room located at 255 Brooks Strasse, Suite A in Jasper. High school scholarship application season will soon be arriving for area students in the next coming months. However, one special DuBois County student has already been named the recipient of one of the most coveted scholarships for this county. Here's Jane Jackson with the story.
The students and staff of Northeast DuBois Junior-Senior High School were pleasantly surprised earlier this December as one of their very own students was announced as the recipient of the 2025 Lilly Endowment Scholarship. The Lilly Endowment Scholarship is a program designed to help raise the level of educational attainment in Indiana and to also encourage many of Indiana's most talented students to attend higher education institutes to ultimately pursue a career in Indiana. 147 scholarships are awarded yearly, and Rainey Schnell, a current senior of Northeast DuBois, was one of those recipients. While Rainey isn't entirely sure what her plans are for the future, she has expressed interest in majoring in biochemistry or animal science at either Hanover College or Purdue University with the intentions of becoming a veterinarian, and for her, this is a huge step forward in the right direction.
It means a lot. It's going to help me a lot in my future, especially since I want to go to vet school. That's going to be another 4 years of school, so the scholarship's going to help me a lot and takes a little stress off my shoulders.
When asked about the application process of the scholarship, Rainey explained how while the process was tedious, in the end, it was worth it.
The process was really hard and very long, and I worked on it all night, sometimes during volleyball games while I was watching my sister play, and I had my parents help me. I had them revise it, I had them edit it, and I asked some of my peers to read over it, but it was very long, but it was worth it.
As Rainey moves forward with her success, she leaves behind a message for future potential recipients.
It's worth it. Keep filling it out. Sometimes you're not going to want to, but just keep doing it and get involved in every single club you can, any sport you can, any volunteer activities you can, because in the end, it's worth every bit of it.
While this is a major success for Rainey and her family, this is also a major feat for Northeast DuBois Junior-Senior High School and its staff, including Principal Andy Chin.
Well, I think as the principal, this award means a lot. So when we celebrated Rainey's big announcement, I invited all of our teachers and I surprised them. I sent them an email late Sunday night that we had a surprise ceremony going on, but I did not give them any details of what exactly it was. So I had all of our staff come, and when they got to this commons area, Rainey and her parents were there, and Kevin Smith, the director from the Community Foundation, was there for the big surprise. So it means a lot. It means a lot to our school. We have not had an award recipient in 12 years. I think it is 12 years, and there's only been a few in school history, so it's a very big deal for especially Rainey and her family, but our entire school community. For us to be able to celebrate, such an emotional thing with Rainey and her family, and for our entire school, like I mentioned, with our teachers, and it's just such a big deal, and for our school and Rainey specifically, for our students and our whole student body to get that honor, to know that going to school here is a good thing, and we've got the programs that it takes to get to the next level at the highest level.
Principal Chen sees Rainey Schnell as an exemplary student for future Lilly Endowment applicants and, of course, for all current and future Jeep students to aspire to be.
I think she did a good message of, telling kids to get involved. We say that every year when 7th graders get up here, and then when we meet with 8th graders, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, it's to get involved. Rainey was involved with everything. She was an athlete. She was in every club. She's our senior class president. She's the student council president. She's the vice president of the FFA. So she's never ran away from a school activity or a challenge. And, I think that says a lot when you're filling out applications and applying for scholarships, and you can show everything that you've done. But she's a Jeep, and it's been very clear.
By now, the gifts have been unwrapped and Christmas is in the rearview mirror for some. Along with that comes a new holiday shopping analysis that suggests the number of return purchases could rise by up to 35% during the 6-day period following this Christmas. That's compared to the shopping period before the holiday, which shows about a 2% decline in returns compared to last year. Adobe Analytics says the number of returns should remain high throughout the first 2 weeks in January. So far, consumers have spent over $187 billion this holiday season, which is a 6% growth over the same time last year. And this has been your Friday News right here on 18 WJTS. Next up is your weather forecast.